What's up, everybody? Welcome back to What the Buck Wednesday. This is episode number 4 of my series here. And I'll be completely honest with you. I didn't post one last week. One, because I was focused on getting that challenge video that Guess Who edited and finished. Took me forever. It was literally like an hour and a half worth of footage. So I had to cut out a lot of like the awkward silences and in between like guesses. And I did even end up cutting out a couple guesses. But anyways, another reason I didn't post one last week is because I honestly have no fucking idea what to do next. I'm already out of ideas. So I literally got home today and I was looking around my apartment here, being like, what can I do? What can I do next? I was just going to do another Sporkle one or like another like quiz, like face cam video, but that took me way too long to do last time. I was like, hey, maybe I can do Jeffy's jersey collection, go to his place and do that next, but maybe we'll do that next week. But this time I was looking around and I was like, you know what? I've shown off my jersey collection. Now let me just show off like my hockey memorabilia, just stuff that I've collected. Maybe I'll even show you my baseball hats or caps, my baseball hockey hats. Yeah, I might throw that in there. Depends on how long it takes me to show all this stuff off. I got it all out here on my table right here. There's one or two things hanging up that I'll show you that I just don't feel like taking off, as I have Hockey Ultimate Team here in the background. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. If you guys do enjoy, leave a like down below, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. All right, guys, I'm going to be straight up with you. I'm watching this video back now as I'm editing it. Holy moly, is this a boring video. I'm really sorry. This is just kind of a last second thing. I really had no clue what to do next for What the Buck Wednesday. I apologize. It is very boring. I said I'm getting bored just watching myself back talk and show these things off and editing it. So I apologize. I can understand if you skip through some of it and skip through a lot of the talking. It is very boring. Like, I'm falling asleep because I'm so bored watching this and trying to edit this. So yeah, heads up. But thank you guys for still watching. Yeah, it's boring. Right. This is about the best setup I can possibly get here. Struggling here to figure out how to do this and still trying to figure out maybe I got to get a tripod here or something. I'm not really going to go in any particular order of like how I got it or when I got it or anything like that. I'm just going to kind of pick through and again try to give a little bit of a backstory of how I got it, where I got it, and yeah, kind of like I did with the jerseys. But yeah, first things first, this is probably one of the most recent things in this collection. This was one of our was our season ticket holder member
Today, Junior
prize or just our little gift for being a season ticket member for the Erie Otters. That is a Matthew Schaefer jersey piece, like a piece of his actual jersey, a game worn jersey. All season ticket members got one of those, and I found it pretty cool. I keep it in the wrapper and I keep it in the box and put away because, you know, could be worth something someday. I don't really like to take it out, so I might have just done something by taking it out. But again, it wasn't like wrapped or anything, but yeah. The next thing, I'll show this one off. This is a mini stick signed by number 86 from the last 2 seasons. Traded him at the deadline, Gabriel Frasca. Yeah, I had just gotten this one. I had won it on the online dash auction. You just, auction it off and you bid on it, and I ended up winning that one. So yeah, I thought that one was pretty cool. Just need to find a place to hang it up. These 2 things right here, I just randomly had, my aunt just randomly came up to me and gave to me over the holidays this year. It's just kind of like a dual plaque of Jaromir Jagr, and then you got the backs of the cards as well. I think that's it's pretty cool. Again, coming out with a whole lot just based on the condition of it now. But yeah, it's still pretty cool. Really appreciated her thinking of me to be able to give me these. And then this as well, a Mario Lemieux plaque. That is also just cool to have and to be hanging up somewhere. Next, we got just a couple pennants, random little pennants here. We got a Penguins pennant, nothing special about it. And then we got the Erie Otters pennant, 25 years of hockey. So this one is 4 or 5 years old now because next year will be 30 years. This was the first year that they came back after the pandemic, the 2021-2022 season. So yeah, pretty cool. Next is a couple more just like giveaway items. We got just a little Otter snow globe. I think it's pretty cool. Again, not really if you would even consider this hockey memorabilia, but it's hockey related. It's literally sitting on a hockey puck. Like, and it's the Erie Otters. So thought that was pretty cool. Same with this. This was a giveaway back on when the Otters did their Erie Blades night. They celebrated the history of the Erie Blades. It's like a little Erie Blades locker replica. Like, it's pretty damn cool. Like, you got the goalie pads in there, you got some pucks, you got the jersey, the helmet, the gloves, the goalie mask. It's pretty damn cool. The skates right in there. Like, it is really, really cool. I'm really glad I got my hands on one of those. Let's move on to pucks next, because I don't really know what else to do next here. This is just one that I got in Buffalo. We're possibly going back to Buffalo here very shortly, so look out for that video. Not guaranteed, but we're thinking about going. It's just a puck, just a normal game day puck from the Sabres. On the back, signed by the best commissioner ever. And then another one that I got here back when they played that Heritage Classic in Hamilton. I believe it was between the Buffalo Sabres and the Toronto Maple Leafs. That's why I was able to get this in Buffalo as well. So some more pucks here. This is an autographed one by the Erie Otters. I actually got 2 of them left. I ended up selling 2 different ones just around the holiday time. I needed some extra cash, but yeah, so I got 2 left. I got number 9 from a couple seasons ago. That is Liam Gilmartin, not Callum Hughes. It's Liam Gilmartin. And number 5 from just last year, Nathan Sauter. Both came with the certificates of authentication. I'm not going to show you the actual part of them, but yeah, because I don't think you guys really need to. All right, let's do bobbleheads next. This one is the one that we just got earlier on this season. It is our coach, Chris Millette, head coach Chris Millette, wearing the Free Millette shirt, which, if you are not familiar with the joke behind that, last year when he got his suspension because he got into a shouting match with Peterborough Pete's head coach, Ron Wilson, something like that. He got into a shouting match with the Peterborough's coach due to an incident that happened on the ice. It was pretty entertaining. I sadly was not there. That's one of the very few games I did miss last year. All right, moving on. 2 other bobbleheads that I have left. Obviously, this is one that I do not plan on ever moving. Matthew Schaefer, holding up the one because he was the number 1 overall pick. I really do think that they kind of nailed his look very well, honestly. They did a pretty damn good job with it. And then number 7, Owen Johnson, holding up the fist like he's getting ready to fight because, he was a fighter. Now, this might have been a giveaway on like Rock'em Sock'em Robot Night. I could be completely wrong there, but just because he's the fighter, he was our fighter of the team that year. So again, I might be completely wrong there. And here's one of the things that I was talking about that I have hanging up here in our living room. Again, was in that little gift that my aunt gave me, just filled with a bunch of stuff, and it was really cool. A penguin's little like bottle cap hanging decoration. Really cool. Sorry if the angle changed up. I got up, walked away, and realized I was going to do my hats too. We're technically kind of going to count this one. Penn State, just the plain basic Penn State hat. Fits me decently well. I have a big ass head though, so a lot of these are the same size. And again, I'm going to stick these mainly to just hockey because you guys don't want to see baseball and football, I'm sure. This one that I have not worn a lot, I had just found it online for very cheap on sale, so I decided to buy it. Just a Vegas Golden Knights hat. You can see it even still has the sticker on it. So you couldn't even tell you if this actually does fit. Because again, I don't think I've ever even worn this hat before. Yeah, that's like very tight. Now this next one is vintage now, technically. Classic. We got an Arizona Coyotes hat. I got that one at the same time that I got that Golden Knights one. It's another, like not the snapback, but the wired back. I don't know what these are considered. This one also I've never put on until just now. So, yeah. All right, we got an Otters hat up next. Again, similar. We got that style back. It's just a very plain basic one. I think this came as part of like a deal with a t-shirt and a hat deal. It was like buy a t-shirt and hat combo for like $20 or something like that. And so I bought it. We got a Penguins hat up next. This one's a little dirty. This one's seen some days. This is one of my older Penguins hats that I have. Fitted style hat in the back. I'm going to try to put every single one on, but I might, just so you can see how I look in it. I think I look like a dweeb with a front-facing hat. Then to do this, you kind of look like a fuckboy. But I think, me personally, I think I look better with it backwards. That's just me. This one's a little tight, but I think I look a little bit better like this, just personally, than I do with it facing forward. I don't know. That's just me personally. Leave me down in the comments below what you think. Maybe just make fun of me, say you look like an idiot regardless. Now this one is even older, even a little bit dirtier. This is one of the first Otters hats I ever had, yeah, because you can kind of see here where I had my season ticket holder pins that I used to have attached to this hat. But again, yeah, it's seen some better days. It's pretty dirty there. This is the first one I ever had, so I've had this one for probably 5 or 6 years. It's an old hat. Should have had these in some sort of order. Jumping right back to the Penguins. And slightly a little bit older again, a little bit dirty, not as bad as some of the other ones. Again, fitted style. This one was snapback. Yeah, fitted style hat. This one, I think, looks one of the few that looks good forward. And also, it also depends on whatever jersey I'm wearing. Like, if I'm wearing a white jersey, I'll have it facing forward, or it depends on, really depends on the hat and what jersey I'm wearing. If it is like a kind of different like that, where it's white in the front, yellow in the back, it all depends on what jersey I'm wearing and which way I'll wear it. Next, we got Buffalo Sabres. We got a goat head one. I think we had bought this the night of one of the vlogs that we actually did when we went to a Penguins-Buffalo game. I think the first Buffalo vlog we ever did. Me and Jeffy each bought a goat head Sabres hat, just because they're cool to have, and we did not know how much longer they were going to have them for. This is just going to be a one-time thing, and I hate how good it looks. Like, it fits absolutely perfectly. Maybe if my hair grows out a little bit more, it won't look as well and as fit as well, but even this one, even forward, this one looks really cool. I think it's just the logo. I've always liked this logo. One of the best logos in hockey of all time, easily. Just a couple more here. Another Otters one, where sadly some signatures have rubbed off because I was a dumbass and left it sitting out in my car during the summer. But it did have number 11 Dylan Edwards, number 22. Number 22 Spencer Silva was our captain a couple years ago, and I think that is still number 5 Nathan Sauter. I could be wrong. I can't think of another number 5 that we've had in recent memory. So, all right, 2 left, 1 Penguin. Just as Pittsburgh hockey. This is one of my favorite ones. It's really cool. The snapback. This is one of the very few snapbacks that I actually do like to wear. Because a lot of these I do order online, and don't pay attention all the time to snapback, or sometimes I might choose the wrong one. This one is another one that actually does fit and look pretty cool. It fits me really well, frontwards or backwards, doesn't really matter. Probably one of my top 3 favorite hats that I have in my collection. And then finally, the one that I wear the most often and have been wearing to a majority of the Otters games so far this year. This one right here. I think I bought this one at the beginning of this season just because I needed a new hat. What I like to do is I usually like to have one hat that fits or matches every jersey that I have, or at least have a hat to fit or to match every jersey that I have. It's like Penguin Otters, I have a yellow jersey, I have a white jersey. So usually if I wear the yellow one, I'll wear it frontward. If I wear the white jersey, I'll wear it backward. Penguins hats, I have this one. This one fits with just about any Penguins jersey that I own. A lot of the Penguins jerseys are black or white, so I can frontwards, backwards. I have my yellow Penguins hat, my yellow and black Penguins hat. So it really depends on what jersey I'm wearing when I'll wear these hats. Some of them I have not worn in a while. Those first 2 I think that I showed you, I have never worn before. But I'm looking around my place here. I think that just about does it for hats. All right, one final hat here before we close it out. This is another new one, a Christmas gift from, I believe, my mother. Yeah, just plain 4 Nations face-off, USA. Pretty dang cool. Love it. It's awesome. But yeah, guys, that is just about going to do it. I apologize if this was an extremely boring video. I understand if you feel that way. It was pretty boring for me to film here. But it's just it's just content to get out to you guys. I really want to continue to try to push out these What the Buck Wednesdays as much as I possibly can. I think next week I am going to get in contact with Jeff and see if maybe he wants to do this with me and do his jersey collection. Maybe if he doesn't have enough jerseys to get through a full video, maybe we'll show his little memorabilia collection as well. But if you guys did enjoy this video, like I said, I appreciate it. If you did, leave a like down below, comment. What's your favorite piece of merch? What's your favorite thing that you had? What are some of your favorite hats or stuff that you might have in your collection? What was your favorite thing that I showed? And what would you like to see next in this series? Again, I'm already out of ideas. We're 4 episodes in and I'm already out of ideas. So hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe. We appreciate the support on this podcast and on this channel. And we will see you guys in the next one.